Hi everyone, welcome to another lecture on front-end development. As we discussed in the last video, we tried to make exactly this portion of profile screen and we tried to basically simulate it with the HTML tags, right? Let's see if we have left out a few things out there. So first thing that we left out is this probably edit button, but it's fine. So that is just an image for us right now. We can probably put some actions on click of it when we learn JavaScript. But right now for us, this could just be an icon image, which you can just import. Moving on, if you carefully look here, between this about section and this contact section, you would see a line separating, right? So this line which separates between them ideally can be pictured like a, you can say, image, but in HTML, there is a specific tag used to represent a horizontal divider between two different sections. And that line tag is HR tag. So we'll quickly look at how HR tags can be put up there. Apart from that, with this contact, we did not put these icons again, like the image icon and the phone icon. Again, because we have used our A tags as container tags, we can just put images also inside them and that will work well. One more thing that you would have noticed, when we put two A tags, they were showing side by side instead of one under the other, right? And we'll see how to correct this also today. So let's go back to our implementation of code and see if we are able to basically correct it a little bit here and there and see how close we can get to our original stuff. So as I talked about here, between our about and our contact, we need to put a horizontal divider. So for that, I said there is an HR tag that we can use. So let's see the impact of this HR and what it does. So if you go to this page, you can see now clearly that there is a line that divides this about section and this contact section. It's not dotted and it's not diminished like it was in the page. But again, all that comes under CSS when we try to put designs related to this particular HR. But basically, we are able to put a line dividing the two sections. Next, as I talked about this and this, they are two different links, one for a phone and one for an email, but they are side by side and we need to put them one below the other. So for that, again, there is a specific tag called as BR tag. BR tag acts like a line break. So when we say line break, it basically says that the two things on two sides of BR will be in separate lines. So let's see how it works. It basically acts like an enter when you are typing something. So what I'll simply do is here, I will put a BR. One more thing that is clear from here, an enter which is put here or a white space which is put in the HTML code is not directly translated to a enter or a white space in our web page. So even if I put 5, 6, 7 enters here, it will not actually impact our original web page. Let's quickly go and check it out. So if you refresh, you can now see that, okay, because of that BR, they are in two separate lines, but it's not like there have been a huge gap placed between it. If we want to actually place the huge gap, we want to put a lot of BRs to separate it out. So let's quickly also try that. Let's do one thing. Let's copy this BR and put it across many times. And now save it. And now let's see the impact. So now you can see there is a huge gap here because of all the enters that we have put one below the other, right? So two another tags, HR and BR. And because it's just a white space and one of the other one is just a line, they are both non-container tags. They cannot, like, they are purely non-container. They cannot contain anything else inside them, right? So that is about HR and BR. Now we are one step closer. If you want, you can try it out. Like, so after this video, take it as an assignment to put the icons here, right? When you put the icons here, you might get them a lot bigger and your text might go to the next line, but that's okay. Our intent right now is just to place all of the stuff that we want here. Similarly, we wanted an edit icon here, but basically we can't align. So you have to put an edit icon here. So there will be an edit icon, then an image, then this, about me, more social media, and different icons that you want to place here. So just try to complete this out and create a simple HTML profile page for yourself and see what all you can play around with. Okay, we'll move on to the next portion, the remaining portion of our design, and try to see what all other components that we need in the next video.